Hi, welcome to HowtoDandD. My name is Fred Wheeler and today I want to talk about Dungeons & Dragons 5e and I'm going to be covering the spell Magic Weapon. See page 257 of the Player's Handbook for details on Magic Weapon. Magic Weapon is a second level transmutation spell. It has a casting time of 1 bonus action. Its range is touch. The components for Magic Weapon are verbal and somatic, so you speak a few words and you perform a gesture. Your duration is concentration up to 1 hour. You touch a non-magical weapon. Until the spell ends, that weapon becomes a magical weapon with a +1 bonus to attack rolls and damage rolls. At higher levels, when you cast the spell using a spell slot of 4th level or higher, the bonus increases to +2. When you use a spell slot of 6th level or higher, the bonus increases to +3. The Magic Weapon spell targets a weapon. It doesn't target a body part, so it doesn't apply to natural weapons that beasts and creatures might have. For this example, the party are battling some gargoyles that are in a building, and of course they have damage resistance to anything that isn't magical. The mage comes up behind the fighter and applies Magic Weapon cast at level 2 on the great axe that it's carrying. I'm going to be using the Fighter Noble from the Dungeons & Dragons 5e starter set, the pre-made character sheet, for this example. So that means normally I would get to roll a +5 on my great axe attack and a 12-sided dice for my damage +3. It's a little bit different now that Magic Weapon has been cast on the great axe. Instead of a +5 to my attack, it's now a +6 because it's increased by 1. I roll my 20-sided dice, I rolled a 7, I add 6, that comes to a grand total of 13. Instead of a 5 to add to my 20-sided dice, it's going to be a +6. So 19 plus 6 is 25. It's going to hit the armor class of the gargoyle, who only has an armor class of 15. I roll my damage, which is my 12-sided dice, and I scored an 11, and instead of adding 3, I'm going to be adding 4. So that is going to be a grand total of 15 damage. And because this particular weapon is magical, there's no damage resistance applied to this particular gargoyle. Magic Weapon is super useful in those situations where you simply haven't been able to find a magic weapon that you can use in combat, but you have the spell which you can cast on somebody else's weapon and make it magical for those really complicated and difficult situations where you really need to have a magic weapon to get past damage resistance or, in some cases, damage immunity. If you found this video helpful or informative, please share and like the video. If you like this sort of content, then subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. There's also a bell button. When you press that button, it will notify you when I go live and do live videos and when I publish a new video. If you want to support my channel, then watch more of my videos. I have about 500 and I do one just about every single day. I don't do Patreon, but down in the description you'll find an affiliate link where you can buy stuff online. I get a small commission, you pay exactly the same price, and you don't even have to buy the thing that it's linked to, and that supports the channel, and I do more videos because of that. If you have any questions about the spell Magic Weapon, please put them down in the comments. I will respond and answer those questions. Until next time, keep rolling those 20s.